Hey guys, today it is time for my last project pan update of the year before the finale. So the finale will be coming at the end of December, and I'm thinking this is going to be a very exciting finale because in this update I don't have any empties, but I have some products that are really close that I think I probably have like another month's worth of use left, or maybe just a couple weeks. So I'm thinking in the finale we should have some exciting empties. Even though I don't have any empties this update, I have still made some really good progress over the last month, and I'm excited to update you. So let's go ahead and start with the foundation that I've been working on. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac. I am wearing this today along with almost everything except for the lip gloss. That's the only thing that I'm not wearing in today's look. This is a great hydrating foundation, which has been great as we've gotten into some cooler weather. I think we're actually expecting some snow this week, which I'm so excited about. But of course my skin has been really dry, especially this morning. I woke up with like such dryness like on my chin. And this is always a good option for those days where like I don't want anything really heavy that's going to cling to dry patches. And I've been making really steady progress on this, so this is where we are now. So according to the tally marks, I made a little bit more progress this month than I did last month. The tube is definitely getting smaller and smaller as the months go on, but I still feel like there's a lot of product in here, so I definitely won't be done with this by the finale. But I think I have set myself up to finish this within the first half of next year, which would be great because this is my current oldest foundation, and you know, it's probably the next one that I would like to use up. Then I have my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Now this one is still not quite done. I am just really scraping at the sides at this point, but I've still been able to pick up product on the doe foot, so I haven't needed to remove the stopper yet. Honestly, I'm not sure if I will remove the stopper on this because if you look at how far down the applicator goes, it pretty much reaches all the way to the bottom when it's completely screwed on there. So we'll see. I may take out the stopper if I feel like there's a lot left in there that I can't get to, but for now I feel like this is really truly on its last leg. I did try using this as a foundation this month. I mixed it with my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter. I think I even mixed it with, like, maybe I mixed it with my Urban Decay Hydromaniac. I tried it with a few different things, and I just concluded that I don't like the way this looks as a foundation. Definitely not on its own, but also not mixed with other things. I just think it starts to like break up around my mouth. This is usually the area where foundations really break up on me. It looked good at first, but as the day went on, it didn't sit quite right on my skin. So this I think is just best used as a spot concealer or an under eye concealer, which for those purposes I do really like it. So I'm just going to plan to keep using this throughout December, and I am pretty sure that this will be finished by my finale. If not, I think that would be, I would be surprised if it's not, honestly. So next we have my Kosas Cloud Set Powder. This is one that I also rolled in. I think I rolled this in at the same time as the Hydromaniac, if I'm not mistaken. This is another one that will surely not be finished by my finale. I mean, I haven't even hit pan on this yet, but I have flattened out this powder a lot since I rolled it in, I think 2 months ago. So you'll see in the progress photos, I've been taking the progress pictures sideways so you can get a good view of how it's leveling out each month, but yeah, it's funny. In the middle, I feel like I've almost completely leveled it out with the plastic packaging. Like it's almost caved inward in the middle, but then in the outer edges I keep getting this hard pan. I even posted a short on YouTube about how to remove hard pan with tape, which I haven't done it since then, and I need to do it again because I have developed more hard pans since then. Luckily the middle has been fine, but it's really just the outer edges that keep getting it, so that's why it's still really rounded around the edges, but then in the middle it kind of goes in. Even though I do find the hard pan annoying and I do think this product is overrated, I have still been enjoying it as my daily powder. I've been using it as my under eye powder and as my face setting powder. So I'm really just trying to focus on this and get as much progress on it as I can because I don't want it to expire on me. So last month I rolled in my Becca Mini Highlighter in Champagne Pop. This was to replace my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, which I hit pan on in my last update. This I have already repressed once, and you can see if you look up close, I do have pan, and I do think I expanded that pan a decent amount this month, but it's still a pretty small spot in there. There's actually 2 little flecks of pan you can see. There's like a smaller one here and then a bigger one. So it doesn't look like I've made a whole lot of progress on this, but I think I mentioned last month, I think this is going to be one of those products where we see like really minimal progress for a few months, and then like all at once we're going to see massive, massive pan because it's really a very thin layer of powder in there. The thing is, I just use a very fluffy, diffused brush with this. I did wear this at least once as an inner corner highlight this month as well, and I thought that that was really beautiful, so I'm going to try to do that again a few more times. This is the highlighter that I have on today though, and I love it. I just think it's so beautiful, and it really does still hold up as one of the best highlighters that I've ever tried, even though it's, you know, been on the market for a long, long time. Next, we have my Makeup Revolution Fix and Glow Setting Spray. I'm starting to feel a little bit less confident in my ability to finish this by the finale, but I am right about here right now. So I do have a ways to go before this is done. I am filming this a few days early. I'm filming this on November 28th. So I do have a good month until I'm going to be filming my finale. Pretty sure. I might film my finale a little bit early. Like I don't think I'm going to film it like right at the end of December. I'll probably do it like maybe a few days after Christmas. But either way, I do have a good month to keep working on this. And, you know, I would like to get it done by the finale just so that I can, you know, have a exciting finale. But if it doesn't happen, that's fine because I still will have gotten very close by then. This sweater just attracts so much hair. Like my hair. Like all of my hairs are just stuck to this. Okay. So next we have my Pan That palette for the year, which if you saw my recent eyeshadows I've hit pan on video, I did say that I'm not planning on doing another Pan That palette next year, but I am planning on incorporating eyeshadows into my rolling project pan series, where I'll just pick like one palette to focus on and try and hit like at least one pan on, and then I'll roll it out and roll a new one in, because even though I've had a ton of fun playing with Norvina this year as my Pan That palette, I feel like I'd rather not just focus on one palette alone next year. I think it'll be more fun for me to switch it up. But with that being said, so this year my loose goal was to hit pan on every shade in here. That is not going to happen, but I am hoping to hit pan on 2 more shades by the end of the year, and those are Incense and Volatile. I really thought that today might be the day that I would hit pan on Volatile. I am wearing it today in my outer corner and in my crease. That's the only shade from this palette that I'm wearing, and then I'm also wearing my Athr Rose Quartz palette. Really just these 2 shades are the main ones that I'm wearing, or actually these 3. I really can't believe that we still have no pan in Volatile. Like, I have to be super close though, because just comparing that shade to like this matte over here that I have hit pan on, or even to Love, like I look like I have just as big of a dip in Volatile as I do in Love, which I do have a pan in, so it's gonna be any day now. I think that one I can definitely hit pan on by the finale. Incense, I'm not feeling as positive, but I think I could if I really try. But at the same time, I don't really want to force it either, because for me, eyeshadow is like the most fun part of my makeup routine, and I don't want to force myself to use this eyeshadow if it doesn't incorporate well with whatever look I'm doing that day. And lately, I haven't been wearing as many warm tones, which Incense is kind of a warm medium brown, but it's still neutral enough that I feel like it goes well with a lot of things. So I will try, but I mean, if you compare Incense to Volatile or Love, I definitely have a ways to go, I think, before I hit pan on this. The mattes in here, to me, are a lot harder to hit pan on than the shimmers, like by a long shot. The shimmers, so easy to hit pan on. The mattes, they take some work. But even if I only hit pan in Volatile by the end of the year, I'll still be very happy, because that will mean I have hit pan in 9 out of 14 shades, which is pretty darn good if you ask me. That's still way more pans than I have in most of my palettes, or all of my other palettes, really. Finally, this one I am certain will be finished. Okay, this is the Bite Beauty lip gloss in Sugar Drizzle. So in my last update, I was right at the bottom of the B here, and I am now pretty much halfway between the B and the very end, which was kind of my goal for this month, because that means that, you know, at the same rate that I've been going, I will definitely be done with this by the finale. I think that should be no problem. I mean, can you see? Can you see how much is in there? Right here is the piece that, you know, pushes it down. And this is where the gloss actually begins. So that, the sparkly area, that's all the gloss I have left. Really not a lot. I feel like most of the time I actually end up using this on its own, like just I'll put it on my lips if I don't have anything else on, or if I'm wearing no makeup or just a simple makeup look, I'll just throw this on. I keep it at my desk and I just, apply it throughout the day. And then sometimes I will wear it over a nude lip liner. Those are the two main ways that I use this. Sometimes I'll put it on top of a bold color, but I don't love doing that because then I feel like I'm worried that the bold color is going to like move around and bleed outside my lip line. So I prefer to just stick to either using this on its own or with a nude color. But I'm really looking forward to seeing an empty tube of this in my end of year makeup empties. And I actually have another lip gloss that I think I will also be finishing by the end of the year that's not in my project pan. Actually, let me go get it so I can show it to you. All right, here's a little bonus product that I'm not really officially trying to pan, but this is the Undone Beauty Big Papa Gloss in the shade Watercolor Rose, which is really a clear color. Like, I know it looks like a pink. That's the color. I mean, it has like the faintest pinkish red tint to it, but it really looks clear on the lips. And I've actually been using this as my nighttime lip balm because I ran out of my other lip balm I was using at nighttime. And I just thought, this gloss, it really feels like a cross between a balm and a gloss. To me, it feels really similar to something like the Kapari Lip Glossy, maybe just like a little bit shinier. And because it doesn't have any color to it or anything, I don't mind wearing it as a nighttime lip balm, and it's actually been working really well. Like, it's been keeping my lips hydrated. I wake up in the morning and my lips are, like, it's still on there. My lips feel protected and they haven't been getting chapped. But I've actually been going through this really quickly since I started using it for that. So I feel like this is one of those things where it looks like there's a lot in there, but there's really not. Like, it's a really chubby tube, but if you look at how much is actually in there, it's hard to see, but like it's really just this little circle in the middle. That's what's holding the product. Everything else is just thick, clear plastic that's meant to magnify it and make it look bigger than it is. Sneaky. A lot of lip glosses are like that, though. But anyway, long story short, I think this is going to be another lip gloss empty of the year, which I didn't expect to have. I think that'll be my 4th lip gloss of the year that I've used up, or maybe the 5th. I can't even remember. We'll have to just wait and see for my makeup empties, which will be coming at the end of December, as are a lot of videos coming in December. So, by the way, I don't know if this is the first video of Vlogmas or one of the first of Vlogmas, but I'm having 12 days of Vlogmas this year for the first 12 days of December. I'll be uploading every day, and then I'll be definitely uploading as much as I can throughout the rest of December as well. So stay tuned, lots of exciting end-of-year wrap-up videos coming up. But thank you so much for watching my Project Pan update. If you would like to catch up on previous updates from the year, I will link my playlist down below. But that is all for today. I hope you had fun. If you did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hopefully I will talk to you tomorrow in my next video. Bye.